Whoa, I wonder what the first frame's gonna be. It's day 7th of December. There's 3 boxes and a letter. All from that guy If. Today is your day, and I have very specific requests to open things in the right order. And then it says there after opening. I mean, technically that could mean read after opening the envelope, which is just how letters work. But we're gonna take it safe and look at the new face of socialism. But later, first this box. It is shaped like a box. I don't know. It's kind of soft. Drink in the sights at Apogee. It's kind of fun when you got look at that lamp. It's kind of fun when it's newspapers because we get a little local flavor. While we open a gift destined for a person that has never been seen. Okay, so I get the feeling this might not be honest. Or is it? Or is it just really tea? What? Okay. Alright. It's such a wobbly box, though. Maybe it just doesn't take the traveling good. No, yeah. This is tea. Like, this is just like, unless it's one layer within. But no, this seems to be like factory seal. Tea. Okay, what's going on? Well, we'll see what's going on here. Oh, that's a book. Like, that's very obviously a book. Look at that person on a book. Never seen before. Proust. Okay. Wow, we got like some like not classical, but like some really like highbrow reading here. Yeah, du côté de chez Swann. I don't know if I've heard of that. Interesting. Well, it's the full text in case you're worried. There's like no real theme yet. Only things. And I can't help but have my brain try to solve a puzzle that might not actually exist. Alright, what's going on here? That seems to be another, the end of the world! Gonna have to burn this book. Full of pages. What is going on? Oh, what? Okay, there's something going on there. Okay. That's those are pretty amazing. Honk! Yeah! I spot you. Alright, I'm gonna read that letter. Maybe we're gonna find out what's going on here. Maybe we won't. Maybe there is no reasoning. The world is a chaotic mess. The rules we see are mostly made up. Or poor brain trying to reason with an uncaring universe. Oh my god, he knew it was going to be December 7th. Dearest Raucow, hey there, how are you? I hope this letter finds you well. Speaking of which, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize for having you read my letter last year while you were still recovering from your cold flu. Yeah, no, I remember that. My voice was like dead. While it was amazing to see you endure that, I felt really bad about it. As a sort of penitence, I've included a recipe for a tisane I learned while I was in Slovenia a couple of years ago to do a talk. Made ease your throat and make you feel a little better while sick. So that's why the tea. It makes too much sense now. Also, I sincerely hope you aren't sick when you read. No, I'm actually doing okay this year yet. For now. Anyway, I'll get straight to the point this time and help you answer the burning question of your mind. What's up with these gifts? I'll go in the order I number them. For one, that one requires little explanation other than these 2 words. Tea time! Oh, it's a hat's worth. Man, I am slow. Or I guess it's a double reference. It's a multi-layered reference box. If you haven't watched the Tea Time LP, it's actually the Henry Hatsworth LP. Day number 2. The number 2 gift requires more context. Okay. Back in May, you were playing Jump Half. You came across a level called À la recherche du goût perdu. At the search for lost tastes. By the way, this title would translate to over at Swan. Swan being a name, not the bird, just a name. Well, yeah, okay. La cherche du goût perdu. When you brought up the name, you were very confused about it. My thoughts were, dang it, Raukau, how could you know the reference? You're being silly meaners, and it just so happens I was on vacation in Europe at a time, including a stop in Marseille. So I knew what I had to do. I went to a little bookstore there on Cour Honor d'Estienne d'Orbe. Wow, even in French that's hard to read. Cour Honoré d'Etienne. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be okay, an accent aigu. Cour Honoré d'Etienne d'Orbe. And bought the first volume of the book that level ends referencing in the original French. I didn't want you. I didn't want to send you the whole series because it's long. Okay, all right. Perhaps, if you like the book, I'll send the other volumes as gifts at some point or another. And perhaps, after you complete them, you too will dip a cookie in tea. Maybe the tea I just gave you, and its scent will invoke a powerful memory that will inspire to write a sprawling epic that will make artificial time as look like a short story. That's excess. It's not as. I'm basically reading from my phone, which is not the best idea in the universe. Or maybe I'll just remember a great fart joke you made in grade 3. Number 3 relates to number 2 in certain ways. You see, I was hoping to get another book for you while in Marseille. First, I intended to find French translations of a Portuguese poet who also wrote in English and French, Fernando Pessoa, No Dice. Then I went to a comic book shop, by the way. It's really weird that the French calls comics BD. Well, yeah, bande dessinée. It's, so, like, drawn band, if you translate it literally, or just BD, the first 2 letters. To pick up something by Jean Giraud, aka Mobius. Oh, Mobius is really good, and I do, in fact, do not own any of his work. He's an artist I've always admired, but the thing about French comics is that they're all hardbound, so either they look like flimsy children's book, like with Arzac, or they're giant heavy tomes, like the Omnibus for Lincal, his big comic with my favorite film director, Alejandro Jodorowsky. I felt getting either would not survive the remainder of the trip, so I thought about importing them, only finding it would be extremely expensive. As I dwelled on this and the fact it would take a month to even get the books, I stumbled upon a Facebook post by Don Hertzfeld, who I've not only met, but also share friends somehow. Really? Okay. Alright. Announcing a book he just published. That's what is sitting before you. It's very weird and pretty funny, much like all of his animated works. I hope you enjoy it as much as you did Puke Force, which I did enjoy. Like, Puke Force is an amazingly weird book that I got last year. I really look forward to seeing how you enjoy my gifts. The past year hasn't been the greatest for me. While I've got good moments, it's been very stressful. Primarily due work-related stuff and a sick relative. Sorry, it's turning a page in real time here. There's like 3 pages. Jeez, okay. Yep, continued. Who died? Oh no! Okay, well, my condolences. Your videos, as always, have been wonderful and can sometimes alleviate the stress. But I'm not a good manager of stress, and sometimes it has led me to lash out in certain spaces, including but not limited to Talkhouse. I guess this is a somewhat backhanded way to say I'm sorry for the way I've acted there. Regardless, I'm grateful for the work you put in day out to entertain us all. Your jovial disposition, doesn't matter. Disposition is only matched by your persistence in getting things done. I was amazed when you got through La Mulana without too much trouble and made a bunch of streamers look like fools. Yes, I'm grateful. Whoa. Focus. I'm grateful as well for your LP of Iconoclast, regardless of the squabbles there. I look forward to your run of A Hat in Time next year, as well as the 2020 Patapon vote. I already know what I'm putting on my list for that. Remember, it's gonna change. When I'm done with Crash 2, I might just make a video about how I'm proposing to change things going forward. Anyway, Joyeux Noël, Feliz Nadal, take care of yourself, and remember to feed the ducks. Bye! Sincerely, that guy is. You can read a recipe on a video if you want, though it's nothing special. Well, I mean, it's a recipe. Let's just go over the recipe here. Ingrédients cage, ginger tea, tisane au gingembre. Yeah, it's... this must be... Portuguese, I guess? Tablespoon of French ginger. You got some raw honey. You got a lemon. You just squeeze the lemon in your face. And then, you put teaspoon of raw honey in your ears. Then you just sprinkle ginger in a circle around you. And that's how you get a croco horse. Serve! So simple. And my reading comprehension is without reprieve.